Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel Electronics and Control. I am Ghulam Shabbir, and in today's video, we are going to talk about Multisim, its different features, and the interface of the Multisim that you can use to do various things regarding circuit simulations. So, when you start Multisim, you will see this kind of interface in front of you. Let's talk about various sections in this interface. First of all, this is called the workspace area where we build circuits, and this area is the design toolbox where the names of different circuits that we work on currently appear here, and various other things also appear here. And if the circuits are related to one another, making a kind of hierarchy that is also shown in this area. Similarly, we can control the visibility of different things within the circuit using this design toolbox. And here are various options. We will explore shortly how to use these options. And also this is project view options, where if we are working on a project, then various options within the project are shown using this area. Then there is a spreadsheet view within the multisim interface. In the spreadsheet view, we can explore various things like results, nets, components, copper layers, and simulation results. uh, in the results section, Multisim produces different messages indicating if a simulation ran successfully or did not run successfully. Similarly, with the Nets tab, we can have names of all the nodes within a circuit. With Components tab, here this there will be a list of all the components and related information with the components. And then the next option is regarding copper layer. If this schematic is to be used to produce a PCB, then this information will be useful. And lastly, this is the simulation. If we this Multisim software produces any kind of simulation errors, those errors will be listed under this tab. Okay, now let's talk about the major things in the software. And these major things are the interface in this multisim. We should think about multisim as a virtual lab, the lab that can be used for to different students to do basic experiments in electrical engineering. Like in the lab, we have a kind of shop or a shelf system where different kinds of components are there, and we can take those different components to build our circuits. And similarly, in labs, we find different instruments to measure voltages, currents, and various other things regarding the circuits. So this software presents everything that is there in any lab. For instance, if we look at on the right hand side, this is a panel of various instruments that are used in different circuits. For instance, if you uh, put your cursor onto the onto any instrument, you will see in the context menu the name of the instrument. So this is actually the multimeter. So this is multimeter. If we double click, you can see this is the multimeter. We can select various options like current measurement, voltage measurement, resistance measurement, and other things. Similarly, we find other instruments placed on the right instrument toolbar. This area is called instrument toolbar. So this is oscilloscope, this is watt meter, this is functional generator, and this is four channel oscilloscope if we want to observe more signals on an oscilloscope. Then this is 4-channel oscilloscope, and these are various other instruments. Okay, then we this is like this is a software. So, and it is a Windows software. So like any Windows software, it has a menu bar, and below the menu bar we are having tools bar. Now we are to talk about a little bit in detail regarding different options in the menu bar and in toolbars. And lastly, we are to talk about the toolbar and how can we customize the look of this toolbar according to our own requirements. Okay, now as usual for any Windows software, this is the file menu. So in file menu, you will find options related to creating new files, opening files or opening samples, close all, save as, etc. And then in the edit menu, we will have different options related to editing of the circuit. For instance, undo, redo, cut, copy, paste. Uh, these are various options and some extra options which are related to circuits, but they are all related with the editing of circuits. Next is the view menu. So in the view menu, we can configure and we can customize the look of the toolbar and look of other things according to our own taste and requirements. And after that, after view menu, these menus are specific to the software. For instance, the next to view menu is the place menu. Place menu is the menu by which you can select components, you can select probe, you can select junction points, wires, buses, connectors. Everything that could be required to build a circuit that is available in the place menu. That is available in the place menu. Next is the microcontroller menu. This is so far beyond the scope of this tutorial, so we may talk about later regarding this menu. Next is the simulate menu. I think perhaps this is the most important menu after place menu, because once we have built our circuit, we would like to test our circuit. So simulate, in the simulate option, we have various options to simulate our circuit. The first one is the run. If our circuit is completely okay and it is ready to be run, it is ready to be tested, then we can click this run button to run the circuit. And if the circuit is running, we want to pause it or we want to stop it, then we have the relevant buttons. Then in the simulate menu, we have different other options which are analysis and simulation. They are options related to instruments. I mean, we can find all the instruments here, and those instruments can also be found in the simulate menu under the instruments option. Multimeter, function generator, watt meter, oscilloscope, and everything that could be required in the testing and simulation of the circuits that is required in the simulate menu. Then this is the mixed mode simulation setting. This is something again beyond the scope of this tutorial, because this is introductory tutorial. There are now various other advanced options that are used for the analysis of circuits. Next is the transfer menu. This transfer menu is a way by which we can transfer the schematic from Multisim Interface, Multisim software, to another related software which is called Ultiboard. And this is the software provided by the same company which is providing the Multisim. So using that Ultiboard, we can convert the schematic into real PCB. So this transfer menu is related to that. Next is the tools menu. So in tools menu, we can find various other options. Some of them are very interesting, like component wizard, database, and then variant manager, circuits wizard. We will talk about the circuit wizard in later tutorials. And then there are other menus like view, breadboard, like so with the breadboard view, we can real feel of a lab. Next is the reports menu. This menu is again related with PCB, so I'm leaving it so far. Next is the options menu, and options menu is related with the overall customization of the software. And next is the window menu. Window menu is the option by which we can configure the this is the menu bar of the software. Next is the tools bar. Tools bar can be considered as the location where you can find some tools very frequently. You may think of this toolbar as that if there is certain engineer or technician and he is to perform certain tasks, so definitely he would collect related instruments and tools into his toolkit, and that toolkit will be he will put that toolkit inside besides him, so that any tool which is required frequently is available to him. So in this multisim software, in and also in other softwares, the toolbar is the place where the user of that software can place different commands and functions and different other things which could be which are frequently required, uh, such that they are easily and quickly accessible. For instance, to build the circuit, we need component. So you can see this menu starting from this place source to up to this point, place connector. So these are different categories of the components which are placed on the toolbar, such that uh, if we need to place a resistor in our circuit, we will have to go to the place menu, then we will have to click on component, then select a component window will appear, then we will have to select the database, then the group, and the group from the group we need to select a basic, and then we need to find registers, category of register, family of register, then we will find the required register capacitor whatever we are looking for from here. So the number of clicks to reach a component, to find a component to be inserted into our circuit, they are a bit longer, using the menu bar, using the place menu from the menu bar. But this thing is directly available in the toolbar. We can simply click on this icon, place basic, then you can see the required family of components is directly opened, and then I can select the register from here. So this is the advantage of uh, benefit of having a toolbar placed onto this. Similarly, we have this simulation toolbar, simulation tool setup, simulation tool. Instead of going to simulate and then clicking on run, we have this run button placed in front of us. Similarly, here we can find the methods of simulating the circuits right here. So this is the advantage of menu bar. Okay, the last thing that I want to tell every one of you is that how to customize uh, this location of windows while working in Multisim. So these are so to customize this toolbar, we need to go to, I think, tools menu, and then sorry, I think we need to go to options. Yes, we need to go to options, and here is the option. And this option says lock toolbar, and a tick mark is appearing before lock toolbar. If we click this option, and then again we go to the toolbar lock toolbar option, this tick mark has disappeared, which means that now we can move different set of tools from one place to another. For instance, how can we know that these set
These
of tools are now movable, or they can be placed at other locations on the toolbar? For instance, you can see these double lines. These are indicating that they can be now moved to other places. For instance, I want to move like this. I mean, even I can bring them here down, but it's really bad to have them in the workspace area. So they should be in the tools bar area. So whenever they will go in the tools bar area, uh, they will convert they will be converted into a nice look. So I mean, it looks better. So let's move it here, and this is the zoom menu. We want me to edit them frequently, so I mean we can even have them disappear from here. Okay, we will be using this probes menu frequently, so let's place this here. This is the set of things that are not used as frequently. So if we go to view menu and if we go to tools bar, then we can unselect this one, and I think it is the instruments probe menu. Which one it is? Which one it is? Which one it is? Right, this is this one. So no, we would need it. So let's keep it. Okay, next this is the simulation menu. It can be moved somewhere else. And similarly, this is the component menu. So we will also be needing them. So let's keep it also. And this is the editing menu, so we will also need that, so let's keep everything here. So the point is that going to the options menu, if someone needs to customize the look and the feel of the menu by going into the options menu, and here by going to here, by unlocking the toolbars, we can customize the location of all these menus. So let's click it here so that these menus are locked on the toolbar. Now we cannot move them. You can see we cannot move them anywhere. Now they are locked onto the toolbar. So that's it from today's from this video. Now next we will talk about more this workspace, how to customize this workspace, and to know various options regarding this workspace. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please consider subscribing to this channel. You will have tons of useful information from this channel. Thank you so much.